Good morning, it's Rosboundy, Psychic Medium here for the Daily Lenormand card spread. So, or whether it's pronounced Lenormand, I don't know. Not for sure. I'm not from that time that it was invented, and I'm not from France. So, but anyway, it is the Daily Lenormand card spread. That's how I say it. So here we are for the beautiful cards as we've got them. Now I'm just going to shift over to that. There we go. Yes. Oh, and I have got that. That's a little bit high. Must have shifted it, but that's okay. What we've got is the 5 cards as we have usually, and I've got them in the 5 card spread. So we've got the home, the workspace, we've got the unexpected up the top, we've got your role, and we've got the outcome. So, and what we're using is the Sarah Marchetti's created artwork of the Gilded Reverie Lenormand. So that's the branding that I am using and the design of the artwork. I think I might have fuzzied up my little camera there. That looks very fuzzy. Yet these are as clear as. Let me just see if it's just the angle of how I've got it. No, it's not, is it? Just moving it back then. I had it all perfectly lined up too. It's the vagaries of doing things last minute-ish, sort of. Good morning, Rena. And, oh, yes, the anchor and the cross again. And a good morning. And we have a good morning from Carol as well. Nice pink flowers, those ones. We've got Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. And we've got Karen over on the Be Live side, which is the mytimetv.live. So lovely to have you here. I'll get into the reading because I've got a few things to do today. So I can't really dawdle. I'll get into it. So Kylie, good morning to you as well. The comments are taking a little bit to get on the screen, which is interesting. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's only my end. You don't know that. I just told you. The child in that home space, perfect space for a child, that growing and learning and, experiencing new budding relationships with people and with all the things around them. So good morning, Diane. And you're saying good morning to everyone else as well, which is wonderful. Thank you. So you look at what is opening up in front of this child. Hang on, I've just got to rest my wrist. It's actually killing at the moment. I must have done a bit too much with it yesterday. Hang on. Take a breath. See all those beautiful gems and playing blocks and the fantasy castle there with the rainbow coming out of the book. I'm hoping that you can actually see that well enough, even if I can put that closer to see that beautiful, and you can see the child just wondering and fascinated by all of this that's popping out of a book. It really does bring that fantasy land into the realms of the reality of a child. And it's no wonder that you can sometimes surprise kids with the way that they play, as if they are with an imaginary friend, or that they've got all these things around them, how the imagination can take on for them the wonderful worlds of the real, that it is there. It's a reality for them as they're playing. And why can't we play the same way? In our home space, we're interacting with all sorts of other people. And why not the spirit world? Why not what is unseen but still a reality? And we've got a good morning from Sarah. It is lovely to see everyone again. I love getting up on the mornings for being ready to do this. I love it. I love the message about the child. Isn't it beautiful? And we've got Ruth here as well. Good morning, Ruth. A few new people popping in that I haven't seen. Well, I haven't seen your names pop up on the screen before, put it that way. So take on that beautiful, for you in your home space today, just re-look at what your home is for you, that perspective. Is it your fantasy land or is it a drudge? something you're just living there. Really live there, experience what there is in that other side of reality, that part that we don't see, that part that we can, imagining brings that reality to life in some way. So be like the child in childlikeness of the innocence and the wonderment of what is around you. And even sometimes those little messages that pop up that you can talk to that imaginary friend yourself, they haven't disappeared. We just don't listen. So, and Sarah, you love the sun shining over the cross. Oh, yeah, absolutely it is, isn't it? And Kathy, you're popping in as a good morning as well. Thank you. And good morning to Kat. How are you this morning? So from that, we are going to move into our workspace. For those of us that do work from home, it's an easy step, short drive, all that sort of stuff, and the convenience of what we have in and around us. Not everybody has that freedom of movement of just working from home, because in my view, it is a freedom of movement. But that's, each and every one of us may have gone through that experience. Good morning, Shaz, because you're one who works from home as well. That it is that, stepping into and across to our workspace. Connect that is the faith in what we've got in our work life, in what we do as our income ability, as our earning capacity, as what we can do to help others and be paid for it in the form of a job. It doesn't necessarily have to be that we build our own businesses from home or anything. We start from our home space and move out to our workplace, and have faith that what you're doing is the right pathway for you, is what I'm getting today. So, see, like Sarah had seen that beautiful shining light from behind the cross. Where is that our face is pointing, but we're looking at that cross. We're actually in that realm of faith and self-trust, looking through what's behind. It is those windows of possibilities. We've got that glorious sunshine in behind here, showing up that we don't necessarily have to feel that what we have in our life is just a burden of responsibility, but we're actually looking at the trust and faith that we have in ourselves to be doing what we're meant to be, that we're on our right pathway, that what we're doing is our destiny, and we're moving toward that glorious light at the end of the pathway, or glorious light at the end of the tunnel. Because when we really look at what our life is, good morning, Sharon, how are you? We are here to live a full life, and then we do pass on into another realm, whether that is full death and that's the end of it, or whether we go on to crossing over to the other side and planning and reliving another life to learn more things about ourselves in the whole realm of what is the spiritual source, that being in oneness with all others. And that's what I feel that is. It is partly a responsibility, but it's a joy, it's a happiness in being in that space and place in our work, that we're actually building up and edifying and increasing the level of understanding for everyone as we work through our day. Okay, so we're going to find that in itself, our self-trust, our understanding of self, is going to create that further anchor into who we are, that we can stand firm, hold firm what are our beliefs, what is our reality, including that is the invisible possibilities and connections with our spirit, the guides, the angels, and our own soul center, because that's all connected to what is the source. So here we have it, the beautiful waters of the world, if you'd like, and all what is the emotions, the feelings of what is humanity. It does all interconnect, but we can at times feel that letting go of the anchor, that it's dragging and things like that. But we're going to have those moments we can firmly set it today for what purposes you need it to. And there are other moments where you can be like the albatross here and fly free of what is that I suppose in some respects it can feel like a stuckness, but you can pull it up if you can't fly free of it. So that there might be those unexpected moments that it could be either or of that energy that you're needing to use in your day. Feel it to its, stretch of that chain, and test it. And I think it will test you probably, and you'll know that as you're working through your day. And it could be just some of those responsibilities feeling just too tight, too anchoring, like the ball and chain, instead of just an anchor that you can pull up and shift when you need to. But for the time that you need to have that strength and stability in holding your energy in some form, you're going to be able to, and also set it free when you need to as well. So remember that one is definitely a two purpose tool. It's what it is. Two purposes: set firm or pull up and set free. And here we move into what is our role. It is the books. I'm feeling that is certainly the study. It's actually getting to know that inner self even further, because I'm seeing this book here as being more that secret diary, that type of journal that you're writing in, that you're needing to really just jot down feelings or emotions, experiences, situations that are going to be needing a little bit more analysis later when you have that clearer head. And that might be when you've actually had time to put that anchor down and still the waters and go back to that book, go back to the journal to just analyse and learn a bit more of what is the meaning behind what that occurrence was, how and why you felt that. And understanding, sometimes it's not about you. It could be it's the other person. So as we know for here with the cross, sometimes it's not your responsibility, it's the other. So in this respect, do feel that, the contemplative time, that the sense of understanding as you're writing, as you're reading, and taking in what that wisdom is telling you, because it's not just words, it is taking in that understanding as you're experiencing that connection with, study or, your self-study. Even to me, it is a bit more of a study today. So hold that close to you. You don't always need to let others read it either, okay? And then what we've got here as our outcome, it's that beautiful sun, the energy, the warmth and energy of the sun, the beautiful golden colours within it. That's why in my, the little photo that I put on my profile on Facebook, I choose a different colour each time for the text. It just states the date. But the text on that one this morning was the golden orangey yellow. It was the more golden colour, because I really sense the feeling of this golden healing energy in this set of cards today. It really is. Put on that smile. Let the sun shine out. Let yourself shine out. It's going to show that you've shone today, that you've been able to lift your energy to being that of that stronger, as we've got the anchor, that stronger energy, the yang energy, being able to stand up your ground, and also having the sunshine on what is all the possibilities in that home space, carrying that through to our workspace. It just feels so beautiful and energizing as well. And this is as I'm looking outside into what is a grey day. So, and I did I washed the towels late yesterday and thought, yeah, there's plenty of time for them to dry. And it wasn't. So, of course, I left them out overnight and they're wet again. Good stuff for tumble dries, isn't it? So that actually is our reading for today. So I've got that. You've got that there, being able to replay it and rewatch as much as you like through the day. I do have on my front cover, look, I'm just going to do my Buy Me a Coffee here as well. If you would like to support what I do, Buy Me a Coffee. I think it's either $3, $4 or $5. I just can't remember what it's set at. But certainly I appreciate any little help along the way, as I've mentioned already. It's got past the time where I continue to do all of this work as gifting of free, but I'm not demanding either. It's just what you feel you'd like to do with that link, and it's all fine because I like my coffee as well. It's wonderful to continue doing this, and I will be regardless. So as long as I can, because it's just such a joy to share the time every morning. And hopefully I won't be having as many, any type of break. This wrist is starting to, it's aching and I'm starting to rant, so I'm going to go. I need some breakfast and I need to get into some work today. As things start to get better, I need to actually keep moving with it. You stop using things and you lose it. So I'm aware of that. I need to mosey on. So move into your day with that confidence, with that knowingness of the child, that the whole world is open to them. A child doesn't put the restrictions on themselves. It's the adult that restricts. So we've learnt to do that over time because of those responsibilities we feel we have to take up. I mean, I suppose in society someone has to. Adulting. Keep being the best you that you can be, and namaste till tomorrow. Bye for now. There it is.